Yahoo! Hello. Howdy. I'm back. I exist. I'm alive. I live. I live! It was me! It was me, Sonic. The whole time. Dr. Eggman. Alright. Hey, hi. Hello. You wanna play some Sonic Adventure? What, you wanna stream? You wanna play a video game? It's been a hot minute. Several terrible things have occurred to my computer in the time span, which is why I haven't been streaming. Hold on. Let me switch over and break this out. Hi, hello. I even have face cam up. But yeah, wow, what's the last time I played on the 3rd? Jesus Christ. So yeah, it's been what, 2 weeks of no streams. So while we get this going, today we're gonna be tailsing it up. It's time for the Tails campaign, which is like this, if I remember correctly, well, minus Tails is like the second longest campaign of the game, because for the most part it's like literally just following Sonic, so you're doing a lot of the same levels. The only reason I would say that 2 other campaigns might be as long as Tails or longer is Knuckles if you're really bad at finding emerald shards, or Big if you're really bad at fishing. So one of those 2 things could make those hell. But I am a fishing genius, so it's fine. I have thousands of hours in Final Fantasy 14. And I haven't hit level cap because I haven't fished in F 14 in about 6 months. I probably should fish. I want that goddamn title. I want that big fish title. I want to be big fish. Anyway, welcome back to Sonic Adventure.
Here I come, Sonic!
Today on the schedule, it's supposed to be Metaphor Refantasia, but 1, because of the nonsense with the computer, and 2, because I was having a freaking headache up until about 5 minutes ago, when the medicine finally kicked in.
Everything's working great!
So I was like, I'm not dealing with that.
All systems go full speed ahead.
I'm not dealing with it. We do need to make progress in that game.
What's this?
Jesus. Tails can't kill Chaos. We are actually, this is the one time second where your introduction is a falsehood. Well, no, that's not. I guess we are killing Chaos, but we have to. But we need the Chaos Emeralds. So we're killing Chaos the dude, but not the Chaos Emeralds. Anyway, by the way, Tails is dead. He crashed his airplane. Good job. Oh my God, Sonic's here, and he has all of his upgrades. What? It's almost like he's been through his entire campaign already. Did you enjoy that level? Good.
Boy, you're lucky I saw you come down. So what went wrong anyway? It's not like you to crash like that.
There was a bit of a tailwind.
It's just that I'm testing a new prototype power supply, and it's not fully compatible yet.
You can always borrow my plane, the Tornado, if you want.
Thanks, Sonic. But if I can make this work, it'll run circles around yours. Check out this power supply.
It's a Chaos Emerald. No way.
I'm sorry.
I was lucky to find one of the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
We've entered the era of this is my Sonic OST era. I am a staunch adventure era. Like, this is the best time for Sonic music. I don't care. Don't say anything to me. And I know the Genesis games have great music. Fucking Sonic 3 and Knuckles is a pseudo Michael Jackson album. Like, it has good music. But I don't care. Sonic 2 is always gonna have bangers because of stuff like oh god, why am I falling apart? This is what happens when you have headaches and then you stream. But the second level, I don't even have to name the level, but you know, with the pipes and... Isn't it, Tails? It's so nice. Anyway, we're not allowed back out here because we crashed a plane. Tails, I'm from the future. I have to tell you that Shadow's more popular than all of us. Damn. I don't think you could ever get any version of Sonic, past or future, to ever admit that. That'd be a lie. That'd be a sham to him. Alright, what are we doing? So if we remember, after he picked us up, the next place that we went... Also, isn't it cool? Hold on. Tails' full speed run is the best. We went to the ancient ruins. The Mystic Ruins, same thing. You heard me. I said it right. Hello, sir. I forgot how to talk. He's full of energy. He's even voiced by fan favorite Keanu Reeves. It's Jover for us. Nah, it's fine. See? We can fly. Anyway, kick in that music. Thank you. Oh, okay. So yeah, while we're getting into the first level and such, and by first level I mean, is it immediately into the fight? I need to talk about my journey of PC nonsense. Yeah, here it is. If it isn't Sonic, you start playing Street Fighter again because as you were saying it, as you were typing it out, I was like, was it because Nippon Ichi is in the game?
Yeah, right, Dr. Eggman.
Enough. I've been working on
Mai's doing her job.
but now it's time to put it to work.
That is Mai's job.
That usually means
What's
trouble
that?
coming from you.
We're seeing some drop in the numbers.
Give me that
Put
chaos
Mai
emerald,
in.
or else
Was she not already in this version of King of Fighters? DLC it up.
take it from you.
Was she not already in? Although that's rare. I think there is a KOF that she's not part of the main cast, and it's like, what the fuck you doing? I think it only happened like once, right? I don't know how much fighting game history you know, Second, or anything. And I know a very small, tiny baby amount. Anyway, we're gonna go slap the egg hornet around a couple times. So the neat part about being Tails is that we're not as fast as Sonic, but we can fly. We can fly.
All systems, full power.
And I don't think, by the way, that I can, yeah, because there's no homing, because we're not Sonic. So I actually don't know what would happen if I tried to, like, just fly into him with my flight, with my tails. So I'm pretty sure, like, we don't get, like, what essentially is... I can't press that button a second time in this fight, because I would just get myself hurt. Just one of those little things. It was like, oh wow, it's like a whole new game. I'm basically playing a completely different video game. Is that true? Maybe. Maybe not. Who
All
knows?
systems, full power.
Anyway, he's dead. Let me tell you of the ways in which this computer tried to murder itself and me. So, I think I mentioned on stream even, like the last time playing Sonic, or maybe right before playing, I guess it would have been Xenoblade. Sorry, hold on. We have to listen to the gushy gushy sounds of Eggman sinking into the dirt.
That was just too easy.
Gotcha.
Hey, he snagged it.
Can we talk about how this 40-year-old man just be fighting a 16-year-old and like an 8-year-old? Because that's their ages in this game, by the way. Sonic is... Actually, Sonic might not even be 16 at this point, because I think he's 16 in Sonic Adventure 2. So he's fighting a teenager, like just turned teenager, 13, 14, and a adolescent.
Just as the stone tablet said it would.
And he's like my fucking arch nemesis.
Chaos is strength increases every time I defeat a Chaos Emerald.
Granted, they are superpowered animals.
Emeralds to become invincible. Then he will
One is the fastest creature alive, and the other one is a mechanical genius, but still, it's just really funny when you think about it.
You ready, Chaos?
Hold on, go over here a bit.
Come on.
Flash bomb. Just flash potted me like this is Monster Hunter.
Thank goodness they're gone. Good riddance.
We can't let that monster get any bigger. It could get ugly.
You're right. Chaos must be stopped. And he can be if we keep him away from more emeralds, right? So what do you say, Sonic? Let's find the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman does.
And also, what's very nice, reminiscing about this game, is the fact that whenever you're playing another campaign and it crosses over with like that moment where you met another character, you get to hear like a part of the conversation that like didn't happen the first time. And I've always read it as, oh, because Sonic is like half paying attention to Tails, right? Also, yes, I remember that emblem was there. So Tails says that all the time, like in every timeline he says that, but in Sonic's campaign he says like a line, maybe two, and here he goes like, yeah, let's go find the chaos. Like he says like 4 or 5 lines there because he is in fact the main character of this campaign, so we get his perspective. But I've always seen it as that way of, oh, whenever one of the characters starts talking in their own campaign and you realize, oh, they said that much, or and sometimes they say something a bit different too. It's like, oh, that's what they actually said? God damn it, Sonic.
Come on, Tails.
What's wrong with you? Anyway, we're now going to see if I still remember how to do this. Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh.
Come on,
You should be able
See,
to find a shortcut if you fly. Try
I
and
can.
find it.
Yeah, so I jumped at the wrong spot. I don't ever... Okay, hold on. I think it's here. And we kind of gotta just follow... You just gotta follow the whole thing. You gotta follow it. You gotta follow it. You hit these up real quick. I don't think I have to do this, but I'm scared to do the full skip. So that's why I do that. Because I think technically I could have just kept falling down, but I feel better doing it this way. Alright. This ain't right. Oh, well, it is. Oh, yeah, I could have kept falling down. Oh, well. It's fine. That's good enough. That's a good enough skip. You like how Sonic is right on my ass, despite me just skipping the level? Also, side note, I think by me touching those 2 spots in this level as Tails, I have now done more of a percentage of this level than anyone has done in like the last 20 years. No one has done that much of the level as Tails since the game came out. Because once you know that, it's like, why would I?
The train headed for
Why
Station
wouldn't
Square
I?
will be departing soon.
Just dive bomb into the goddamn air. But yes, so back to nonsense with my computer. So it was literally smelling like it was burning. Like I knew something was wrong because it wasn't just a strong plastic smell. It was an almost stronger smell than what was happening when I just installed all the new pieces and was like, oh yeah, when you install new brand new stuff, it's gonna have like that new plastic smell, especially, and it's gonna be a little bit strong because, you know, it's a goddamn new piece of plastic heating up. So I was like, okay, sure. And here we are.
Look, it's your jet anklet. Its jet power makes you fly faster.
Now we fast, baby. Now we fast. There's at least one more thing I'm supposed to get as him. Maybe two. Is that really? I thought this is where the back door into that store went. Oh well. Anyway. Ooh, but yes, that is fast. Look at him go. Ah! I'm dead. Oh my god, a car I can't pick up. Also an attack that I can do. I forgot I have it. Oh, that's what the other power-up is for, right? It's to make it so that you can, like, do that spin forever, essentially. Hello. Yeah, I already took that. Good. I'm surprised that door just... So yeah, it's burning up. I'm like, well, that's not good. Gotta do something about that. So, what was the first thing I did? Realizing that it was all going to hell. Outside of it. Oh, right. I'm supposed to go to a casino. I'm like, what am I doing? I could do it from here, right? This door should be open.
The Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
And we're and we hit it. Hey, Ozzy. Welcome back to Sonic.
Let's get going.
So, oh right, you start in here. Oh right, because it's a race.
Rings, Tails.
I know. Yeah, I know. I might die. It's fine. It happens. Just don't hit me, Sonic, and we'll be fine. Have you considered not being an ass? Will I get all the way up? He does, in fact, get all the way up. If we hit the flight, we're faster. It's flight. It's Tails. Oh. I'm trying to remember what the first thing I did was. I think I was supposed to pick a different... I could have picked the top half and been faster. Oh well. Woo! Got it. This is what I was you can get into the sewer by failing the Knights
That wasn't too bad.
pinball machine, but I was remembering the race, I think, when I was like, oh, but I remember a whole thing through sewers. And back to nonsense. I think I actually could beat this in a goddamn hour.
The Chaos Emerald!
Oh no, I'm only here while I restroom, then I go back to be mad at the description. I need to finally finish playing that. I did like 2 or 3 rounds of that.
Eggman.
And then proceed to stop playing that game. Remember that time me and Sonic got high on the curb?
Sonic, what happened to the Chaos Emerald?
Eggman got one of them, but the other one's safe. He must be getting desperate.
Now the emerald count is 2-1 and Eggman's winning. Let's get a move on.
Also, isn't it kind of interesting how, like, it's the beginning of the levels, to be fair, sure.
The train headed for the Mystic
But
Ruins will be departing soon.
Tails' levels are faster. Just by virtue of them being races, they're so much faster and shorter than all of Sonic's levels. I just think that's a cute little tidbit, like, oh shit, well, I guess the true speed demon is Tails. If I take that, that's into a Chow Garden. Right at the last second, completely avoidable F-ups because I didn't pay close enough attention. That feeling's worse when you realize it's like, no, my perfect run. Sad. I think I can just make it in there. If I don't get stuck, hey. Was there any reason? No, but it was cool. Anyway, as I break the camera and my character model. You'll be fine, Tails. You'll be fine. Why did I go out before I know I'm supposed to get the stupid ice thing from the alley. Hold on. Hold on, let me just do the actual game. I couldn't remember the interact button.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
But yeah, I go like, okay, well that's weird. And the funny thing is too that smell started happening before the fan completely gave up. So it's then as I start hearing it go, I was like, oh, my freaking cooler's dying. Because I don't know the difference between the whole cooler and just the fan on it. I later learned I could have just bought myself a $10 fan, popped that on that cooler, and we would have been fine. Although it turns out the air cooler that I was using was not doing its best job to cool down the CPU in the first place, since it's a 14th gen i7. So it was like, oh, okay, you know what? It ends up working out then that I decide to just change the whole thing out. Right, it's only Big who has something down there. Yes, please. Thank you. So, that was like a week of me.
See you later, Tails.
God damn it, Sonic. Sonic might beat my ass in this.
You made it.
Thank you. I did.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Tails.
Yeah.
All right, Tails.
You can do jumps. Oh, right, yeah.
Come on. All right, Tails.
So that's the first week of my computer burning to death. Then, once I realized, oh, hey, I'm an idiot, I should be changing this out. And then I go, okay, well, I'll change this part out. I'll change this whole goddamn thing out. Turns out that was way too much, but it's fine. I bring it to a repair shop because I don't know how to do that, and I was too scared. So I was like, okay, they could take care of that. I bring it to the repair shop. They take it on like a Monday. I'm like, cool. I asked them, okay, when's it's gonna be done? They're like, depends on what it is, but it's either going to take, it's probably gonna take like 3 to 8 business days, depending on how severe the thing is. I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure, like, and I said to him, like, I'm pretty sure it's just the cooling. But I was like, yeah, here, do a whole diagnostic, whatever. Just let me know what you end up finding out. And then it was like, yeah, and then I can switch out the cooling for you as well once I have a good idea of what happened. I was like, cool. So, also Sonic just let us win. So he calls me on Friday. By the way, they're closed on the weekend. He calls me on Friday and is like, hey, did full diagnostic. It does seem to just be the cooler, like your cooler fan was giving out. So I replaced it with the new AIO that I showed you in store. But I noticed as well that you seem to have viruses on your computer. So on top of the charge for the new AIO, I'm gonna have to charge you a mandatory $99 virus removal fee. Cause I can't just hand it back to you now that we know that there is a problem with viruses. So I'm gonna have to clear that out for you, okay? So that's an extra $100, thanks. And I was like, I'm just whatever. Just give me my goddamn computer back, and at least it'll be working and run cooler now, right? I brought it back. So I was like, okay, you can pick it up on Monday. So this past Monday, I pick it up. I bring it in.
Don't mess with me now.
And it's loud as shit. And I'm like, what? Hand him over, baby.
No way,
Hold on.
Knuckles.
Sorry. I'm talking nonsense while Knuckles ain't chuckling. So he's much harder to fight as Tails. Because like I said, I can't just zoom in on that hell. And he can punch me. And I'm very scared.
Oh no.
That's fine.
Give it your best shot. Oh no.
Got him. Yes, this is where the oh no comes from.
Whoa! Oh,
Most-
the emeralds!
Are you... Oh, ooh, Ozzy. I'm excited for you to find out how many meme sounds you know from Sonic Adventure. There's at least 5. And you're gonna be like, wait, what?
He's got the emeralds!
You may be Freezer, but I'm just cool. I'm...
You know that.
Good job, Knuckles. You're a dumbass, as always.
You are so easily tricked.
Alright, time to do one of the worst Chaos fights again. I hate
What
it.
the heck is
I
he
hate it so
talking
much.
about
It's a bit better with Tails, but I hate
You
it.
realize when you've been tricked?
Oh, right, I could have just spun attack him.
No one makes a fool out of me. Way to go, Knuckles.
I always forget Tails has a spin attack in this. I was literally doing it earlier, and I just forgot.
4 emeralds. I summon chaos.
Like, oh yeah, this
Come
is
forth.
yeah. Never seen Knuckles in this game? Really? Have you just not? I guess you haven't seen like his campaign and like this moment. Because to be fair, he has. I think he only crosses paths with the main crew twice. Here, when he's being a dumbass,
It's changing!
and in the final campaign.
It's fast!
Really. So, you know, to be fair, yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right, come on, Chaos 4, you piece of shit. Let me focus up. I'll get back to my computer story after this. I gotta focus up. All right, we got one of our 5 hits. I wish I had a block on. Tails! Land on the fucking pad! Tails. Tails, you're a hoe. Alright. That's 2. Why is the camera freaking out away from him? I'm not even turning the camera, I'm just moving. And it's looking off to the right. It just keeps looking out of bounds. And like I said, you see that moment where Tails can't interact because when he's flying, that's not an attack. It's like flying just freaks out the camera. Woo. He almost got me there. Are you gonna be nice with your RNG today, sir? Mr. Chaos, sir? Mr. Chaos, would you like to be nice with your RNG? No? Oh, you bitch. Are you gonna disappear? No? Is it less hits for Tails? Or did the tail swipe I just do 2 hits of damage? Whatever. Alright, bye Ozzy. Oh, you've seen some big stuff. Okay. The sun! Also, I turned the volume down from the game a bit, so I don't know if it's too quiet now. But it looks like it's still doing pretty good. Of being at the same decibel as me, so I don't know.
But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Until we meet again, my friends.
I'm gonna get my volume. Because I believe I know where I get the
Let's get to my workshop.
feather for Tails, but I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah.
You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on, let's get going.
Okay, yeah, they're not hard to see. So yes, back to cooling. And as Ghost said, it's loud. That means it's cooling it even more. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, when I'm leaving the repair shop, he's like, oh, by the way, these CPUs that you, like the 14th gen that you have runs really hot. So it's actually pretty expected for your CPU to be running like up in the 90s, close to the 100. So don't worry about that. And he's showing me on decool. And that's the moment where I was like, you already basically finessed me out of 100. What? No. Not like, and then I was like, how many old West Indian folk who come in here that don't know none about computers have you fleeced?
After they built this station.
Because it's when he mentions that, I was like, that doesn't, you just put a brand new cooler on it? My old air cooler from when this was the original cooler for it, when I had this pre-built machine, when it was an I think my original CPU was an i7 like 10700, 10700, I'm pretty sure. So when it was 4 gens back, that air cooler kept it below 60. You have me in the background? Lovely. So you can hear me talk about this scam artist who took my computer and quote unquote fixed it. Oh, hey Knuckles. You a hoe.
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
I don't know. Why do you sound like that? I'm gonna stop for a bit just because I know if I go up there and as I'm still talking, I'm gonna get distracted by nonsense again. Oh hey, look at this. Isn't this a neat little area? Look at all this back here. Wow. What an adventure. If only I could dig stuff up. Alright. And you can immediately go to the next area. I'm getting distracted. But I just go, okay, yeah, sure. Because I already didn't want to get into it about, I was like, so you literally weren't going to give me my computer if I didn't pay for the virus removal? Word. But we're just gonna let all slide. It's like, but I have my computer back. But then when I brought it home and it was loud as shit, I was like, nah, that ain't right. So then I started downloading a bunch of diagnostics programs. I got Core Temp. I got OCCT. I downloaded the HW Info. Things that I never ran on my computer before because I was like, yeah, nah, all I need is Task Manager. That's good enough. I'm opening them all up and they'll be like, yeah, your CPU's running at 100 almost damn near consistently. I'm opening up different programs and games and watching the thermal throttling happen in real time. I open Task Manager and see how the gigahertz that the processor's running at, like the second I open up Firefox, drops from 5.1 down to like 1.6. And I'm like, yeah, that ain't running right. No, that's not running right. All right. And then I start looking around because this is my first time with a water cooler. So I was like, okay, how can I tell when this is broken? Because the fans are running. Obviously, it's loud as hell. So the fans are going. So how do I stop this then? Or how do I figure out what's busted? And when I look it up, it's like, oh yeah, well, one way to tell if it's running correctly is go feel the tubes connected between the pump and the fans. If one of those isn't warm or warming up, yeah, it's not working. I was like, oh, yeah, right? Because it's supposed to be bringing up
Wait here for a second.
warm air flow up into the radiator and then pumping cold back in. All right. And I touched both of them. One of them straight up isn't running. Like, I don't feel anything in it. And the other one that I feel stuff going up through, I'm pretty sure, is not cold, is not getting warm. So I'm like, oh yeah, the pump's dead. It just looks pretty because the RGB still works on it, but the pump's not working. And I'm like plugging into different headers on the motherboard being like, is it just not drawing enough power? The fuck? and get through the whole thing, and then I just go, no, I think it's just dead. It's not a power issue. This thing is just smoked. So after doing all of that and being like, okay, what the hell do you want from me? Oh right, I forgot that I can't. If I want super auto attack, I have to just hold it down. Because I have to just mash it because there's no hold down button. Unfortunately. I love how I'm not hitting a damn thing. I don't have to, but it's fine. It's fine to me. Ooh, got 2. Want a 3rd. Thank you. So, yesterday? Yes, it's still yesterday. Saturday. I went to go see a movie. I went to go see Wolfman. Side note, I really like Wolfman. And then after coming out of it, I was like, I wonder how everyone else felt about Wolfman. And then I saw that it was split down the middle. And I just couldn't help but laugh. It was like, wait, what? It's like a clean 56-58 for both critics and the audience. And I was like, oh, this is funny as hell. I'm like the only motherfucker. Oh, well, no, I shouldn't say only, because the way that Reddit works. Oh, hey, thank you very much. I read the fucking message. I'm tired of it. Thank you very much, Espanol, for the resub. God. I miss my wife, Tails. And we're off. It's 30 people. That's my wife, Tails. This game started careers for a bunch of people who never took part in the creation of it. Careers, Tails. But yeah, I'm just talking about how a repair shop busted my broken computer. Espanol, enjoy. Oh, that camera's sexy. I took so much damage like an idiot. So on yesterday, after I saw my movie, I walked over to the closest Best Buy and was like, you know what? Let me just, because I'm pretty sure Best Buy carries like components and stuff. Let me see if I could grab a cooler. I was gonna get another air cooler because I read that stuff like the Peerless Assassin from Thermalright. I think it's a Thermalright one. Like runs just as good as any. Also, I'm probably loud as hell because of how loud the game is. Runs basically as well as several of the current up-to-date AIOs. Oh my god, we got hit so hard that Tails went into the past. GameStop has components as well. Damn, I could have just walked around the corner then. That was closer. I didn't realize. And that's the day I met Sonic. He was so cool and fast. I'm not kidding. That's what's happening here. Tails saw a really fast blue thing and said, wow, he's so cool. And then followed him everywhere. And I was like, I'm now his best buddy. Look at the lore. I can't believe he's dead now. That's so unfortunate.
Wow, that dream brought back memories. I owe so much to Sonic. Sonic! Wonder where he went. Sure hope he's all right. The tornado's not powerful enough. If I'm gonna get that egg carrier, I need to finish my prototype.
I gotta build some.
It needs a Chaos Emerald to work.
I gotta build a mecha. I gotta build an Eva, Sonic.
I better find one fast.
I'm sorry. Tails. There's only one way we can defeat Eggman, Sonic. I gotta build the Evo 01. What? Not the Evo 1 unit. What are you doing, Tails? Tails! Tails, human instrumentality, Tails. Anyway. Give me a moment. Damn it. I could have sworn one of these ways was another emblem. We just get on. We can just get on it. What was the next one? I'm trying to think what the next. I think it's the city level. It might be just a city level. So yeah, I probably should be taking the train. What say you?
Must find the Chaos Emerald.
Yes.
But searching in the jungle is very difficult.
Yeah. So I shouldn't, or I. Oh, I guess I am searching in the jungle. All right. Well, we're doing it this way then. Whee! Because this is our ride back to the jungle. If I chose the right one. I forgot this was a chaos. I forgot this was a Chow Garden too. There's so many fucking Chow Gardens. No, I have to leave. Get me out.
No trains are currently in service.
Your mom's currently Ayo. Tails would both reform the Roman Empire and create Metal Gear Rex with new capabilities just to stop it. Alright, so let's take the one that I do know actually takes you there. I thought maybe both would take you there. I thought it was just one of those cases of like, oh yeah, take that one. Can we talk about the Sonic 3 movie, please? No. And you might be asking why not. Because it's too good for us. It's too good for us to talk about. I would never dare, never speak about the glory that is Sonic 3 on these desecrated grounds. I could never. Oh, is it Tails who needs them to open this up? So now maybe it's time for me to go searching around. Okay, so one's where the river meets, if I remember all this nonsense, and one is at Big's house. I need to talk about the movie. Can you imagine me being able to see stuff if the camera just worked? Okay, yeah. No, we can talk about Sonic 3. I think it's been long enough that anyone who was super interested in it and is scared about spoilers for the Sonic movie has seen it. So feel free. They did a great job of adapting, like soft adapting Sonic Adventure 2. Because obviously, like, the biggest part of it that's adapted is literally just Shadow's story. Because there's a bunch of elements that have probably nothing to do with Sonic Adventure 2, but everything to do with Shadow was amazing. Everything to do with Sonic and Shadow was amazing. I teared up when they were on the moon, man. I had me a tear run down my eyeball. This thing's spinning at me. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. Doctor Robotnik being the main villain is so good. Yeah, no, that worked as well. Double Jim Carrey continues to be one of the funniest things you can do with a movie role. It's not the first time he's done it, and I hope it's not the last. I legit don't remember where I'm supposed to be going right now. Yeah.
Wow!
I was like, I know it's the jungle. Couldn't tell you what I'm doing.
Hey!
I love how you made my coffee.
Stop!
And then just pose into your death. Do it. Big, your frog piece of shit stole my shit. Look what you've done. Anyway, let's drop down this sand pit into a level, shall we? Quicksand, baby. I forgot he got us another snowboarding minigame. That's so funny. They repeat this in frickin' Sonic 06. Think about that. Think about your life. Think about how that's like the one thing that carried over. What do you mean I missed that one? I just want 10. The game is trying to kill me because I have no rings. It wants my life. 12. Yeah. Are you excited for Sonic CD? Do you think they're gonna do all universes? I think that's what. Okay, so also we're talking about the post-credit stuff. I think that Amy is literally from where Sonic and Tails and them are. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are from. And they already introduced the idea of it because Eggman at one point was in Mushroom Hill. Also, let me get my rhythm badge, please. Hold on. I have to rhythm it up. Shout out to when Tails goes to the past. He gets to hang out in like the nice, pretty colored color version, where like it's not covered in hues of death and fire. He gets to see what this place actually looks like. Did I pick the wrong side? Oh wait, was it not on the temple? It might not be on the temple. Ah, there it is. I love that you can go fast enough to accidentally fly out of the upgrade.
You found the rhythm badge. To do continuous tail attacks, hold the action button down.
There it is. And now we'll never have to do a jump attack ever again. Because now Tails can spin to win. Amazing. I'm looking at this and thinking, how the hell did 06 manage to make this but worse? Well, you see, somebody did a lot of crack. Who was talking to Tails? That is actually plot relevant. We'll find out in a second. I'm so not kidding. You don't understand. I'm so not kidding. I just have to find where they're at. That's the fun part about traveling to the past. You can meet disembodied voices. I'm not gonna punch the echidnas, they're good. They're chill, unlike in Sonic 2. And the Knuckles comic. Good old Ken Penders. Making the world realize that maybe some people shouldn't be allowed to release their creative outlets. We must find out who, and then kiss them. Remember that time Ken Penders made a new comic after Sega said, "You're being weird, man," about Knuckles' daughter in the future and Echidna society as it pushed forward into great new heights? Oh, there she is.
The servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Does that voice sound familiar?
Hello there, friend. How are you?
What were you saying before?
Huh. It's something my grandmother taught me. I'm never to forget it. It goes like this. The servers are the 7 Chaos. Chaos is power, power enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos. But I'm still not sure what it all means. But the number 7 is the same as the number of emeralds there are.
Emeralds?
Forgive me, but I don't think we've ever met before. I'm Tikal, and you are?
Hey, Tikal. Is that Knuckles' sister? Would you like the Sonic lore? Would you like some Sonic Adventure lore? Anyway, I caught a frog, and now a creepy cat man is coming at me very fast. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh god. Yikes! Tails, run. Tails, run for your life. Get back here, Froggy. Come back. Wait for me.
Weird. Now where was I?
It just fucking Tails is like, alright.
Perfect.
Tails is like, I got other stuff to do. It's fine.
This will get my tornado too.
We can ignore this. We can just ignore this. It's fine. Alright. Let me first finish up the computer story. So just on Saturday, I picked up a new cooler that I ended up going with another liquid one. I went with an NZXT Kraken. I read that it was pretty good, even for a 14th gen, even though it's a bit older of a cooler. I learned how to plug that in myself. It was just following the instructions. Turns out that's really fucking easy. And now that I've had because of the cooler fan failing and me convincing myself that I had to change the whole damn thing out again and again and again, I now know how to do that. Oh, hey, Klepto. I have a Kraken from a few years ago. Nice. Like, it was actually, that also helps. Because up to this point of getting it, oh, yeah, and before Saturday, like, figuring out why this stupid one from the repair shop wasn't working, I was taking it off. I was reapplying thermal paste. So I am now, like, 6 or 7 times into, like, removing and replacing the cooler and reapplying everything and making sure everything's back on. So it's like, oh, okay, yeah. It took me, I think, 15 minutes tops, and 10 of those minutes was me wrangling my cat out of my room so she wouldn't land into my CPU, into my computer case while I'm doing stuff. And yeah, plugged it in, hit it on BIOS. Oh, and that was the biggest thing too that told me something was wrong, was like, in BIOS with the cooler from the repair shop, it was going up to 80 degrees. I was like, nah, this man gave me a dud. That's not doing shit. It's just being loud at me. That's what? In the BIOS? And then, but plug this, put all this together, plugged it in, turned it on, went to BIOS. That baby was sitting at a easy breezy 26. And I think while keeping BIOS up, it went up to like 28. And then I was like, wait, that's even better than what I was being told in the forums. The forums was like, oh yeah, NZXT for a 14 gen, it's pretty good. You should be hanging out around the 30s and 40s, and then running closer to 60 and 70 when running games and stuff. And that it still makes sense, because then, like, oh yeah, because BIOS versus full boot, there would be a difference. But I wasn't expecting to see a 2 at the beginning of that degree number when I opened BIOS and said, ooh, yeah, we're doing it. So I finally have what will hopefully be the final builds of this computer until I straight up replace it. At this point, I'm just going to, next time we're going from the ground up. And now I know how to do all of it. I actually now know how to put a whole PC together. Mainly thanks to the last 2 weeks of me just going back and forth trying to figure out what in the entire fuck is happening to this computer right now. Why is it so loud? Why is the fan dying? Why is, like, trying to figure out, is it a power issue? No, it's not a power issue. Are things plugged in correctly? Yes, but maybe not, but maybe yes. And figuring out the difference between Intel and AMD boards.
This new place
learning about mounts.
I've ironed out most of the problems.
Learning about different thermal paste conductivity and an actual
do your stuff.
like effectiveness.
Ready, Sonic? Here I come.
In the middle of this, I learned about the freaking liquid metal that I could use instead of a regular thermal paste if I wanted to get if I wanted to be a power user. Learning about if I wanted to be Tails. Tails is a power user.
Tornado 2, clear for takeoff.
Like I got in. I was it. I was like, So I now feel confident enough that next computer, I'm just putting that shit together. I'm just gonna put that whole thing together for myself. Anywho, lore as we fly up. And Tails is like, yo, I'm so cool. Also, ads are about to start in 5 minutes. Oh, right. Yeah, I was about to say we fly by Sonic as he sees it. Yeah. Necessity is the mother of invention and learning. I don't trust liquid metal thermal. Oh, why don't you trust it, guys? Because I saw it being essentially advertised by Gamers Nexus. I like those dudes. I follow them on YouTube. I trust that dude's opinion because he shows me many graphs and they all seem to be correct. They all seem to be real graphs done correctly with actual data. So I'm like, yes. All right, I'm fine with this. Ready to try out Linux now, right? No, because I still love myself, Ozzy. I still like myself. I ain't fucking with that penguin. So the lore of Sonic Adventure and the Echidna here specifically. Tikal is not Knuckles' sister because we were in the past. I will not explain why for some reason when the Sonic team, the Sonic group, all managed to experience life-threatening, crashes out of a plane. They get teleported to the past. Anyway, but that's not the only reason, because you may have noticed that Tikal now I can finally just say is the tutorial ball. The little glowing light that follows us around and tells us the next thing we should do has been Tikal this whole time. And so she's been guiding us, and it's very nice. And she's also the one who's been teleporting us to the past via her memories.
So far, so good.
But she's from the far off past of Echidna. So she would be like Knuckles' grandma. Probably. But it's also confusing because Knuckles is the last Echidna. But you can tell, like, especially as we go through Knuckles' campaign or like several other moments, every time we go back to the past and we learn more about Tikal and everything to do with that, it's quite clear. Like, it seems not the age of myth, but like it doesn't seem like it could possibly have happened, 10 years ago. Because Knuckles is around the age of Sonic in this game, who is a teen, like I said. So it's not like Knuckles was a baby when the Echidna all disappeared. He probably would have had like his mom, his dad, and like I said, his grandma maybe. So I do wonder if like they probably are related. Just by necessity, I was like, well, how the fuck else did he show up? Also, I think I did just give it away a bit there. But in Sonic's campaign, you do see the moment that he arrives to the past and shit's on fire. Bad things are happening to the Echidna. So it's like, oh, it's already going bad from back then. Is he actually the last Echidna though? Who killed them all? We will find that out partially in this show. In this video game. Right, I need to. Oh boo! I hit it enough times. I love that mash. Yeah, no, it's I love that you can just mash the button until it just pops. Liquid metal back in the day, if applied carelessly, could damage components. Oh, okay, fair. It has like a higher like point of failure. Yeah, but consider no. I don't want to do Linux.
We gotta land on the egg carrier.
As much as I hate Windows,
We got a problem here.
there are several things that Windows does for me that I just actively will not give up. I refuse. That's also why I won't do Mac and Mac OS. I refuse. I don't know. Go away.
Wow,
Leave me alone.
this thing is really huge.
Oh my god, that's what she said. Oh.
No time
Anyway,
to
ads are
stop,
about to start.
We gotta find Amy.
You're right, pal. Let's get busy.
I like that Sonic managed to have time to tell him, oh yeah, Robotnik kidnapped Amy. That's just wild, ain't it? Anyway, let's let that ad run while I grab up some water and pause the game. I'm just gonna stand here and hang out. But yeah, so to cause some type of ancestor to Knuckles, don't know how much time, but I'm gonna say at least a few decades, if not hour. Also because of their garb. Now, granted, in the world of Sonic, that means nothing, that they literally lived in a goddamn Aztec temple pyramid. That means absolutely nothing at all. They could be from, if the current central city is in the year 2000, they could be from 1997, for all the fuck I know. But yeah.
This ship's cool.
I don't know where I was going with that. Because I think I already said all the lore. All the lore currently required and necessitated by where we're at in the story. Hanging out with Tails. More RAM. But I already have 32 gigs. I popped all those slots in. And I said 8 for everyone. Yeah, like over the... Yes, only 32. You madman. Don't you start with me. He's gonna be like, I have 128. What do you need it for? I would have done more, because I think the new motherboard that I have in here can support more, but I didn't want to buy a full new set of RAM. I already had 16 and it was 2 8s, so I just bought 2 more 8s. I think I could technically, if I replaced all 4 of them all together with 4 16s, I could get 64. He needs it to run Google Chrome. And that's something. What's he doing? What are we... Tails, what is this idle pose? What are we doing? He's just like crawling in place. Alright. Anyway. I think it might be us getting blown away, maybe? Maybe. But yeah, it actually has me excited now. It's like, oh wait, I now know literally how to do all of it. I know how to install a motherboard. I know how to install cooling. I know how to, like, I know I've seen cases that I could just get an empty case. I know where to buy those from, and the best ones. As I was looking, it was like, maybe I need to expand the case and get an even bigger cooler. I didn't, and thank God I didn't do all that. I know how to plug all the cables in now. I know how to... One of the things I did pre all of this cooling nonsense was I changed out the power supply. The things I changed out altogether were the power supply, the CPU, and the motherboard. So I know how to change all those out. I probably should have switched out my SSD for a new SSD. Honestly, this is a very older... at this point, it's a really old SATA drive SSD, but that'll be like the last thing that I do. And I guess I should do it soon. But you know, got doing all that, and I know where to plug in all the stupid RGB if I want to have lights and be like, ooh, pretty. It just feels... It's like, wow, wait, this is actually pretty damn simple. Once you're not scared of all of it, it's really simple. I know how to actually mount the stupid cooling unit with the... Because Oh baby, when I first took out the old motherboard to put in a new one, yo, that took me like 3 hours and I was sweating above the computer case going like,
Hey, it transformed!
because I didn't know how to hold the back plate while screwing in the fan. I just couldn't do it.
Doesn't listen to me.
To be fair,
I guess you were
the old fan I had too was funky as shit because it had its own, like it didn't have,
I dare you!
it didn't have rails that you had to like screw in first and then you would screw the fan into it, the cooling unit into it. Like the mount was part of the cooling unit. Like it just came with the 4. And the Intel board that I have had required is the LGA 1700 type of socket type. So it just came with the 4 screws already, but the air cooler was so fucking clunky big that I had to, even after removing all the RAM out of the way, I still had to like bend my fingers underneath the radiator to get to the screws, and then at certain angles I just couldn't reach it. I hated it so much, but now I know how to do that, and also I'm never gonna get that type of cooling unit ever again, so it won't be a problem. I've been given a cursed thought. Oh no. You know how there's people complaining the Switch 2 has no new gimmicks? Who's complaining that? I saw a fucking Maximilian
This must be the Skydeck, huh?
thumbnail that I assume was just tongue-in-cheek and or clickbait so that that people would look at it. But are people actually complaining about that? I should go into servers complaining about that, saying they should have given us dual screens, but only if you already own a Switch 1.
You made it!
Alright, I'm still racing Sonic. I forgot about that. I forgot that's a thing I have to do in this game.
Hey, Tails!
Sonic, leave me alone. So fucking fast. So fucking fast. Never grab. He's like he's like spin dashing somewhere way back and he's stuck. I'm fine. No, you keep your, don't you dare. Don't you dare start fucking rubber banding. Oh, you bastard. Sonic, I see you. Sonic, keep your ass back there. Let Tails win. Let Tails have one, you bastard. There's no reason. Woohoo. Oh, that was dangerous of me. That was really dangerous. Because I'm doing it at its weird angles. Because the camera's not working with me. It's weird angles. Oh, I'm playing with fire. Oh, I'm playing with fire doing all that, but it's fine. It's fine. It was not tongue-in-cheek. He has an apology video. What? Really? Hold on.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, that's so stupid. That's so funny and stupid.
Yeah! Is that it?
Sonic,
Good
we
stretch.
should check out the bridge.
Oh, you just posted it. You must agree to the YouTube terms of service. I hate it. I hate it. Hold on, I'm just opening things. Oh, you know what? This video is what I thought. What I didn't see, because the way that the video showed up to me in the notification didn't show the full title, so I didn't see the ... Max is realizing his hypocrisy. I just saw the thumbnail and the where's the gimmicks, and it's written with the messed up capitalization. So that's, I literally thought this was the thing that I was like, oh, it was probably a tongue-in-cheek thing. I didn't watch the video. I was just like, okay. All right. Well, good for him. Ain't that crazy though. Is there a reason? I don't remember why I opened this last time. I think this is just to a Chow Garden, right? That TV there probably tells me. I could probably just find out. The secret password to open the door is Eggman. Oh, why, thank you. That was very secret. Yeah, I keep coming here, and I'm pretty sure this is this an Amy thing? Or is this a Chow Garden? No, it's a Chow Garden. Where's my children? I've gotten no I got nothing for you. I have not brought a single animal for you to chew on. I'm so sorry. Oh, hello, look at you go. Look at you go. I shall pet. Come on. Come on, Meth. Come on, Mephiles. We're having a beach day. Where's your brother, Shadow? Where's Shadow moping at? So goddamn fast. He's so goddamn fast in Ultimate Life for me. Where is he? I feel like I'm just gonna run around and I'm gonna hear a baby crying as they drown in the water and be like, what are you doing? Mephi has managed to get all the way fucking back here, for instance. I'm able to climb up the side of the wall like that. That's fine. I don't know where Shadow is gone. Shadow has escaped. Shadow said I can't confine him anymore. There's nothing to bind him to this place. Well, I've managed to lose a child. Wait, hold on. No, that's still Mephi, right? Yeah, that's still Mephi. But did I... Oh, but this is Shadow. Oh, my bad. Y'all just look the same. That's racist. To my own children? Yeah. Alright. Alright. Give me that fucking fruit. Eat it all. I'm gonna find out if you don't eat it all. I swear to God. Mephi! Have your din din. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Yes, tasty. Yes, tasty. Right? Did you fucking... I swear to God. Get that shit out of here. Clean up your trash. You finish your meal, both of you. It's good for you. It's good. It's good num-nums. It's good num-nums. Hey. Hey now. Come on. Come on. If slopes wouldn't defeat me so. You're almost done. You're almost done, and then you can have your dessert. Good. Good. Who's a good boy? There you go, Mephi. You both have no stamina. I need y'all to get big and strong. Eat the goddamn coconut whole. I swear to God. See, this is why everyone likes your brother more. This piece of shit. Eat it! Eat it! I love you so much. Eat the fucking food. I can't pick it up. Finish it. Swear to God if you toss it. Swear to God if you toss it. I'm gonna have to erase the pod after this. I'm gonna have to get rid of this. Y'all seen too much. People are gonna extrapolate that to my actual parenting skills. I gotta leave. I gotta go.
Sonic! Tails!
Hello.
You're a bit late.
Only a tad.
Not the birdie! That's a Chaos Emerald! No way!
Be gone, all of you. This is all I really need. Gamma?
What is your wish, Master?
I'm pretty sure we can take out Gamma with the spin move real easy.
Get rid of these pests. Give them all you got.
Aye, aye, Master Robotnik.
I'll leave it up to you.
Also, if the mouse thing is real about the Switch 2, about the Joy-Cons being mice, that is the gimmick. Now, is that a cool gimmick? Not really. But I'm pretty sure that would be the gimmick. Like, oh look, it's a small computer tablet. I forgot he can fly. But that's fine.
Resistance is few.
I can spin. Anyway. Tails is a demon in this game. Tails is an outright problem.
Stop, Tails! Move aside, Amy! Get out of the way!
He's faster than Sonic canonically.
This robot
because
is
we
my
win every
friend.
race.
He helped me. Don't hurt him.
And he has an infinite that works on in all locations.
Okay, if you say so, you have your reasons, I guess.
And see, he's chiller about it than Sonic is really. When Amy's like, don't do it.
Get out of here.
And she's like, and he's just like, oh, well, I trust Amy, so yeah,
Find
okay.
Eggman and put a stop to his evil ways.
You ain't gonna do shit, Sonic. You ain't gonna do shit. It's me, Tails. I'm the one working. And then we flew away to a better world. What is... And then Sonic died. I am pretty sure that Tails has a level in the city, well, in the highway, speed highway. I'm pretty sure that that's what we're about to do then, I guess. Now the thing is, I don't remember where the last boss for his campaign is. Yeah, okay, yeah, because Eggman crashes and we go like, what the fuck he up to? Mm-hmm. Just a quiet blinks. Don't tell Amy what
That's
you're planning.
Eggman. I wonder what happened to Sonic.
And that's just how he reads that. That's how that line was delivered.
I'm finished. Chaos was defeated, and now my egg carrier is ruined. No matter. I will destroy Station Square anyway.
Oh my god. This villain. And only Tails can stop him. Oh right, we're racing Eggman to a goddamn missile. Right.
If that missile is launched,
Ready? Fire!
So, that was a pretty big if. That was immediately answered. And everyone's gonna die now. Except thankfully it's Eggman. So you know.
Oh, no, it was a dud. I can't believe this. Ah, I'll go and deal with this.
I can't believe this. That's one. There you go.
Oh no! I'd better get to that missile before he detonates it!
We gotta go. We gotta go.
I see it!
I love how cutscene heavy this is.
I've gotta get it before Eggman! The fate of Station Square depends on me! Sonic!
Time to put on your big boy britches.
I've changed a lot since I've started hanging with Sonic. But I can't depend on him forever. I know I can do this by myself. Okay, Eggman, bring it on!
Look at his character arc that was initiated right now.
You think you can keep up with me?
Yes.
Goodbye, Tails.
I've already sped past you. And then the game almost murdered me. That's a-okay. And then the game wanted my soul for a second. And I said no. What? Just no? Just gave up there? Just gave up, Tails? Alright.
You think you can keep up with me?
Like he just dropped in altitude. So that is one horrifying thing about Tails and his play style is that the character will just decide, you know what? I don't feel like having the ability to fly sometimes. There are like clear out of boundsness to Tails' flight. And the same thing happened in Wind Valley. Like I went slightly off course for his this song is great, by the way. I went slightly off course for his skip, his level skip, and because of that he just lost altitude and I couldn't control him from dropping. So that's unfortunate. But it's not anything too bad, I would say. Most of the time he works as intended. Like it's wonky ass flight, but it all makes sense. He'll like fly at a weird angle every now and then, but I'm good with it. Also, yeah, sometimes the pads are just useless because he moves so much faster just fucking going. Just going. Anyway, with that, I believe we're basically there. And wow, Eggman just hasn't kept up. Oh no, I missed. Oh no, I missed. Oh no, I missed. Oh no, I missed. And we made it. The hope was to land in one of those rather than miss everything. But hey, look, it's the rocket. I think we made it.
Yeah!
Ba, 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 ba.
That wasn't too bad.
I forgot to show off all the other ranks.
Oh no! It's
or levels.
Robotnik! So you beat me to the missile, you little pest.
Oh right, it's the fucking death robot. It's the death egg, isn't it? Like in this square.
Pay for this.
He's so mad. He's so mad at Tails.
Let's get out of here!
Oh, it's not the death egg. Okay. I thought it was the bipedal one. I forgot about this one.
Away, before I make mincemeat out of you.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing we have the rhythm badge.
Get a load of this! No way! I can't believe this! Ah!
There we go. Does it really just affect the foot?
No way! I can't believe this! Ah!
Oh, it's just hit the one foot. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was hit like all four of them. So I guess it's just make sure that he steps around, does the big step. And make sure he does a big step.
Get a load of this.
And then you have to hit the lit up ones. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's easy. Two more. Don't get hopped on.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this. No.
I just don't want to be near the bombs blowing up. The fucking Acme Academy Looney Tune bombs he's tossing. Anyway, we got one more.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
And that's 3.
I can't believe this.
And he's dead. Oh my god. We did. Tails is the hero. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's still blowing up.
Hey, I did it!
You saved the day! You're the best!
I did it all by myself.
We're forever grateful.
We love you, Tails. You're the best. You're the best there ever was. Oh, look at him go. Look at him soar. Quick cut. Quick cut to literally just go to his celebratory moment. And that's the credits. Oh, not yet. I'm sorry. I forgot. We had to go through the verse first. I can't believe Tails is such a beautiful singer. That was him right there. Now hit it. I wanna fly. God damn. Play it back. It's like when you fucking listen to that one radio. Remember when people would listen to music radio? And it'd be that fucking DJ hour, and you trying to bang out to a song, and then 15 seconds in, it's like, that's our #1 track right there. That's how you do it with Tails, Eazy-E. Yeah, baby, I know y'all wanted us to play it, so we finally playing it here on 97.1 FM. I was like, just play the goddamn song. God damn it. Anywho, yeah, so I think Sonic's campaign took me 3.5 hours, stream 1. It's been an hour and a half. All right. Anywho, now that we're done with that, what's this in this? I'm about to pause the game again when I click this. What have you shown me? Refined, a new beginning. Oh, it's a new Kingdom Hearts project thing. Okay, hold on. I'll pull this over to the side. We can watch this. We'll watch this right after, cause short stream. Every stream is gonna be a single campaign, all right? Oh baby, you're gonna hate it when I play the big campaign. That's 15 minutes. That's gonna be a short day. And then we'll just hang out and watch videos. But yay, we did it. We've hit credits a second time out of 6. Out of 6. Next up is Knuckles, obviously. Knuckles still mixing in the spots, like I said, that you run into Yeah, so yeah, it is the one time in the main campaign and then in the final episode. Because yeah, we only saw him for that one moment, Chris Cross, when he's being a dumbass for Eggman. Ooh, give me that guitar solo. But yeah, we're gonna do that to round up Team Sonic. And then we're going to do, I don't know, we can mix and match who we go through for the last three, Amy, Big, and Gamma. Or we could just keep following the wheel and do Amy, then Big, then Gamma. That might be better just in terms of both. I think the game even though you can mix and match and go with whoever you want in any order, it's not really a big deal at all. There is a flow of going in that counterclockwise way. And it also might be better to end on Gamma just because Gamma's levels and gameplay is a bit more interesting to watch than both Big's and Amy's. Big and Amy, rightfully so, are kind of a drag in the game. Honestly, not because they're either hard or even boring, I would say. They're not really boring. Gorgeous. But they're just weird. And not fun enough weird to be like, yeah, let's do something quirky and different. It's just weird. It's just nonsense.
Sega!
Thank you very much, Amy. Right after I said shit about your campaign. Hold on. Wait, yeah, let's just open it up.
Select your character.
So yeah, Knuckles, then Amy, then Big, then E102 Gamma. All right, so next time will be Knuckles. Let me just, yeah, good, 100. I'm gonna quit the heck out of this. And then real quick, I will open up just browsing. There we go. And wait, what is this gonna play out of? It's probably gonna play out of desktop audio. Don't look at my recommendeds. Don't look at my recommendeds and see all the VTubing. Leave me alone. Leave me be. Leave me be. I'm trying to find the correct thing. Right. I'm like, what do I want to do? I want to do volume settings. And I'm gonna put Mozilla Firefox on the aux input so that we can save this for later. I'll just keep that open so that I can put it back to what it's normally at. Alright, so what are we watching here? What are we doing? The definitive way to play Kingdom Hearts. Topaz DK. Autosave on room transitions. That's... Ooh! Yay! Informative, silent, or disabled. Oh, so whether it tells you or whether it doesn't. Okay. As always, 99. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, because an annoying thing with KH2, or with all of them, KH1 and KH2, KH3 has the autosave that just happens like every time you enter a room. I'm pretty sure. Well, 1 and 2, if you did like any menu shuffling, like you went through your items or your equipment and stuff, you had to exit the room and come back in for it to save up, which got annoying. Added forms to shortcut. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Gotcha. So instead of spells and items, you can just put forms. All right, that's nice. So it being called refined, quite literal. Gotcha. Like we're just doing quality of life. It's just pure quality of life. Is Fairy, is she playing with this? Are they playing with refined on? Also, it's been a hot minute since I've been over there. I feel bad. I snuck my head in, was it yesterday? She is not? Okay. snuck my head. I want to say it was either, when was her last KH2 stream? It was yesterday or Friday, and I snuck my head in. This is super new. Oh yeah, right. Oh fuck me, yeah. 6 hours ago. All right, yeah, no, she is not using it at all. There's no way. Okay. Encounter plus. Oh, from Kingdom Hearts. Oh, so you can increase. Yeah, we'll spawn one room away instead of two. Okay. So that you can grind nonsense. Affects bulky vendors and alternate spawn groups. Good. So whenever you're grinding for materials, you don't have to hop over 2 rooms for certain ones. Now you could just walk back and forth. Add an option to skip rocks to the store. Okay, I hate this. I'm disgusted. This is tyranny. This is vandalizing art. You take this trash out of my face. I don't care if it's an option. There shouldn't even be a choice given. Fuck everybody who picks no. Everybody who picks no, it's on sight. I don't like you. I don't trust you. I hope you trip and fall on the next crack on the sidewalk that passes you by while eating an ice cream, and then you gotta watch in slow-mo as your ice cream fall out your hand, fall into some poop. Fuck you. All right. You will miss important story elements if you do. I like that there's warning text at least. It's like, all right. Think you prefer dream weapon ability and then just Sora. Jesus. Reorganize the magic command menu. L2 plus D-pad up down. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Ooh, yay. That's external patch required. That's something you can do with the randomizer. So that's just a good value add. Sorry, I heard someone outside. That was just a good value add then to put into anyone's mod. Although I think for the randomizer, it's just English and Japanese and switching so you could have Japanese voice with English subtitles and stuff. I don't think it supports all of the languages. So this is an even bigger plus. Yeah. Like, this is how I sometimes play the randomizer. It's very fun. Oh! Right, nice. Okay. Yeah, because we're stuck with the File Mix palette. I haven't seen the original KH2 color palette since 2006. Toggle between remaster and original. Okay. And this is all mods, so this is for the Steam release then? Now you can pop this on. Is there a version that works with the ROM? Or is it, actually I could just pop this open again. While it's running. And then GitHub. Oh, it doesn't say. I don't want to accidentally miss anything, but they're doing the music right now. Introducing Oh. I'm probably going to spoil something by looking at this. Spoil something on the video. Games utilize OpenKH in order to add. Oh, gotcha. Okay, but yeah, Epic Game Store and Steam. And it runs with OpenKH. So similar to the way that I'm using like better Sonic Adventure DX, or I'm just trying to go off of examples that I've personally done stuff with. Oh, why is it failing me now? But I've used other mod loaders. I guess Forge with Minecraft counts too. but essentially use the Kingdom Hearts mod loader and then pop this open. Okay, that's very easy. 3 sets of custom shortcut menus. That's sick. I love that. Because I was wondering, it's like, yeah, it's neat to be able to do forms, but I would only like set 1 or 2 forms because I still want to have Curaga and like an offensive, and maybe actually for this it'd be Curaga and Reflega. Maybe Graviga. Like I would want to have those on my shortcut menu. Oh! Interesting ad. Okay. That's neat. My World Classic and Quadrado. The Quadrado one was like just a very simple pared down thing, right? Yeah. Murder. Wake up. You know what? And it's actually okay. They basically foreshadowed the inclusion of this with showing the KH3 Remind. Like, hey, look, you can use this menu theme from KH3 Remind. Also, we gave you the retry options when you die, like KH3. Okay. Yeah, that's an amazing backport. That's good. That's really good. Saves a ridiculous amount of time. Oh! Oh, nice. Increase frame rate. Interpolate my body.
I wonder if it won't change its mind once I defeat you. No regrets.
Ultra wide. Nice. Okay, yeah, now it's just using Quadratum. Enforce controller prompts and camera shot when using. Can also force preferred controller buttons. Okay, so yeah, just keyboard or I'm choosing preferred. Yeah, just changing the types of buttons that show. Controller to force button prompts. That one I'm just slightly confused on, like, why would you want to have it forced when you're doing mouse and keyboard, though? Just so that... No, I don't get it. Added ability to soft reset. Okay, yeah. That's a... Couldn't we could originally do that in the OG, right? So that's adding the soft reset for the Steam and Epic Game Store version. Couldn't you always reset on PS2? Soft reset? Am I tripping? Control the command menu with right stick. Discord. Of course. Yeah, you could? Oh, okay. I was like, I swear. Okay, so that's the thing they brought back. Gummy landing spot at the Garden of Assemblage. Beautiful. Well, no notes. You're now allowed to skip the ending. Who hurt you? First you skip the important lore. First you show me the ability to skip the important lore straight to my face. First you spit on my shoes. And then you take your own nasty ass foot and you step on my toes where you spat and you rub it into my goddamn face. People got their asses beat for less. Now unpause during... Wait, what? You can now unpause during Atlantic minigames? Wait, could you... What? Does that just mean pause? What do you mean unpause? No? Could you not, if you pause, could you not unpause before? You had to reset? Is that a bug for the Steam and Epic Game Store version? What? I feel like I never paused during Atlantica. Okay, no? That was a thing forever? It was the game design. Okay. I never paused during these, so I guess I just didn't, cause rhythm game. Yeah. Well, that's stupid. Okay, that's good quality of life. I'm like, what? I'm just so lost. Corrected limit for form translations. Yes, okay. That's yes. Hello, Ars Arcanum.
All shall be lost to you. All shall bend to my will. The world is mine.
It was missing. No. What they did to the PC releases? Why was all that missing?
Gotcha now.
I swear to God, Espanol, if I hear them say it, crowns now appear on Sora's portrait art. Yay! They were missing on PS. Oh wait, so these are those are ones that were supposed to be there but were never activated. Okay. Wait.
Gotcha now.
He never said gotcha now? I'm gaslighting myself right now. Or does he say that in a different part? Is there an example? Yeah. Does he say that at a different section of the game, but he was supposed to say in his fight as well? Unused quotes, yeah. Shut up. Unused quotes. They were planned to be featured at the 2 deleted boss fights, yeah. Yeah, when the city became a whole fight twice. These are quotes.
See my heart's power. Feel it. Know it. Accept it. Anger. Hatred. Envy. See how the heart's
Oh yeah, is it super loud?
greatest virtues sustain me. Is that all? Is that the
I looked over and I saw where it was peaking. I was like, oh damn.
I shall devour
It's funnier because it's an image.
the light and the darkness. Sora, Riku, there is falsehood within your hearts. Do you dare deny it?
That last read sounds so weird. Because it sounds like a Master Xehanort line. Funnily enough. Like it sounds like his original person prepped out there. Interesting. Okay. A couple of those lines fit better for the cutout fight moments. But that's still fine. I'm so surprised that Zigbar doesn't say, gotcha now. Like it fits so utterly perfectly that my brain has just immediately accepted it as part of memory. And I'm like, I didn't hear that before? That's not a thing I heard? Word? I'm just making up memories right now, and the answer is yes, apparently. But yeah, skip the crowns. Very nice. English translation of Sora's album notes. Ooh! Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, nice.
That's enough.
Turn him into a silhouette. An absent silhouette. Okay. You may have heard Break say it. Oh! Oh, shit. He may have said that in the fight, the Terra fight. In the fight between him and Terra. Or, actually, no. Also, or in the Keyblade Graveyard. I think it's the fight with him in the Keyblade Graveyard. Even though it would make sense with Terra because he does have the snipe move during that fight. I want to say it was in the Keyblade Graveyard because I'm like, I swear I heard that line so much. And Break kicked my ass in the Keyblade Graveyard. So that, okay. Basic settings can be, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, all that is selected at the beginning, makes sense. So active development with more features on the way. Wow.
Ta-da! Money!
Sweet.
Continue support on page. And then we hide this. And then we don't show that part. We don't show them pointing out the money so that they don't get in trouble. Anywho, it's too late. It's in the VOD now. They're dead. I like them while they... No, it's fine. They ain't gonna do nothing. Square doesn't... I'm going through my memory banks. Yeah, Square hasn't ever done nothing about mods or fan projects outside of like FF14. You know, the hazard, like the literal hazardous ones. You know, the stalking ones. That they'll do something about. Have they done anything? Yeah, they're mostly, their copyright moments are mostly, let me find out you posted 10 seconds of One Winged Angel on YouTube so I could take you out back and shoot you. They don't really go after anything dealing with modding or like game asset creation. Okay. But yay. That was fun. This is nice. Okay. So yeah, if anyone owns Kingdom Hearts 2 on the Steam or the Epic Games, feel free. Here's the GitHub. Modders fixed Nier Automata and Square didn't bother to fix it themselves for like another 5 years. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, they don't really go after projects like this ever. Because it probably is very much the case of, oh, y'all did it for us? Cool. Deuces. We outta here. Same goes for all of the Final Fantasy, both the original mobile ports to Steam for like 3 and 4 3D and the Pixel remaster. Dang, people have fixed so much for those goddamn Pixel remasters and they just didn't say nothing. I'm gonna put the GitHub link in here just so that it's clickable. But yeah, okay. Real quick, let's do a... I'm still, you know what? I probably should have switched over. It's too late at this point. I probably should have switched to just chatting a half hour ago. And I'm about to end in a second, but I do want to just see what his apology was, because I didn't even watch the original.
We've been looking forward to this for so long, and I think what's happening now is the expectations of what a next generation Nintendo hardware could be Could have been a lot of stuff. I think we were expecting more gimmicks, more like goofy ways to play games. Historically speaking, it's weird to see that Nintendo's mostly just going to be like upgrading visuals. If there's no horns coming out of this thing, and like if you have to jerk the horns to go up and down, and then there's a gelatinous blob on the back, and the blob is like the AB and ABXY buttons, and you have to like jerk the horns and touch the blob, which is the new, like, a pioneering way to play video games now. What we're saying, chat, is like every time Nintendo really tries to do
Jerk the horns, tickle the shaft.
something crazy innovative with a Nintendo 64 controller, with like a Wii, with a Wii U, with a DS, we're gonna change the way your ass plays games. You're gonna tap the fucking screen to do this shit.
I want a brass knuckle controller for Mario Party.
With your goddamn grandma. You're gonna
like,
do this. Like,
yeah,
that is
nah.
the history of
Everybody,
when Nintendo
like
does
the
some crazy
dynamic of
bullshit.
stealing stars changes.
Which is why I say
I'm
a
still
horn and a
sorry.
gelatinous blob.
Still sorry.
This is
Just
not that. It is,
still sorry.
dude, the closest thing to the previous system I have ever seen. It's like DS to 3DS. Yes, somewhat, but that's a bit different. You know why? Because it was in 3D, dude. A new way to play. You enter the goddamn game. Shit's flying by you. Like, nah, dude. Like the 3DS was like.
So far, all of him talking about the gimmick stuff, I'm like, yeah, no. I always found it kind of like a agreement disagreement thing of calling it a gimmick, because in essence, yeah, no, it's like almost everything that they've made console wise, home console wise, has something that you could probably assign to gimmick, including the GameCube. It being a fucking carry fucking lunchbox is the gimmick. The handle is a gimmick. And that one is the most, that's a gimmick. That's the one that I fully am 100% on. Like, yeah, no, the handle on the fucking GameCube to treat it like a lunchbox makes it a gimmick. Yes, the handle is a gimmick. There's no reason for it to have that fucking thing other than, isn't that neat? Yeah. By definition, that makes it a gimmick. How long have you had the 3D on? Am I still in 3D? Oh no. I have to return to my 2D world. What?
Relatively pioneering. Here's the thing. I'll give the 3DS credit. That shit was mind-blowing. You know why? It was glasses-less 3D that you used once or twice and then you turned off, never used it again.
Oh, but I didn't even finish my thought. But I feel like it feels weird to call most of the stuff otherwise gimmicks. And also, it's not true, because I wonder if he's gonna get to this. It was like the NES to the the NES to the SNES. For all I can, what's the gimmick in that? Mode 7? Otherwise, that's just a graphical update, like the Switch to Switch 2. Then, if he's just considering this mostly a graphical thing, like their beginnings is that. You can argue that for the N64 as well, if you're not including the fact that it brings it to the 3D realm, and being one of the first consoles to deal with real 3D polygons and doing it well. And the gimmick there was the controller. But even then, it was like, yeah, now the NES to the SNES to the N64 is just like upgrade. But with like one or two weird things in there. The rumble pack and the controller are the weirdest things about the N64 outside of it's in 3D. Mode 7 is the weirdest thing about the SNES, and otherwise it's just straight up graphical. Yeah, the controller was the gimmick. Yeah. Delayed. No. Yeah. Same brain cell, but it's traveling through. It's traveling across the interwebs to be like, oh, okay, it's your turn with the brain cell, and I'm just tossing it through the internet, and then it takes a second, and you're just like, got it. And like I said, N64 to GameCube is also just graphical update, and the handle is it's just, hey, look, we have a handle. Like that's the gimmick. And then GameCube to Wii, like obviously the Wii motion controls. Yes, no, that's I want to argue though that motion controls I feel like shouldn't be considered a gimmick because of how much whenever Nintendo did something control wise or just gameplay format wise, like so with the DS with the 2 screens, that was like crazy, or with touchscreen, that was crazy enough so that everyone tried to copy them for the next 7 years to varying levels of success. The Kinect and the Sony PlayStation Move existing makes me go, okay, so motion controls weren't a gimmick until the others got involved. Is that weird of me? So you'd be like, it wasn't a gimmick until everyone else tried to copy it badly. The gimmick was GBA connectivity. I guess so. I think it's because I'm thinking of the SNES having the GBA player that you literally plugged a cartridge with your, or well, not the GBA. Right, yeah, the link cord, yeah, okay, yeah, the link cord and using your GBA as a controller, yeah, that's a gimmick. No, you're right. Okay, yay. Validation. But it's like motion controls were like this innovative, cool control scheme. And then when everyone else said, we can do it too, it was like, stop this gimmick shit. And then it felt like gimmick. And also it's all in how you use it, just like a peanut. Oh my god. Try to copy it, but then didn't market it to the right audience, kids and families. True. Especially funnily enough, the Kinect did. Every single commercial I ever saw for the Kinect, minus even this, because the Star Wars thing that I saw the most of was the Star Wars dance thing with Michael Jackson. Is that what I'm thinking? Am I thinking the right one? I don't remember. But it was a Star Wars dance game. I was like, that's for families. It was a Sony Move that tried to be really special. It was the fucking PlayStation Move that really tried to be something. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Dance Central, yeah. I was like, what are you doing? Stop trying to act like you're this is the Wiimote, but for big kids. What are you doing? Just make the goofy game and call it a day. Motion controls and shooters is peak when combined with dual stick. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that evolved into, so the gimmick with the Wii U is this second screen but big ass gamepad and the gyro. That's, I want to point out that specifically, and that's something that people don't bring up because it's usually not used, which sucks because it's amazing when used correctly. Like, biggest example is always Splatoon. But the gyro in the gamepad is mwah. Now, granted, I don't think I could give that as like an innovation point to Nintendo because the PS3 was out and had gyro. But funnily enough, when it was in the PS3 controller, that piece of shit, it felt like a gimmick. So what Ozzy said was like, it depends on how you ended up using it with motion controls, because same thing with the gyro by extension. It's like it was a fucking gimmick nonsense. And every time it showed up, it was annoying. I was like, why am I using gyro in Drakengard 3? I was like, why is it here? Why am I using this in what was that? No, not Rome, because that was the Microsoft game. Some other game that was on PS3 that I was like, why is this in here? It sucks. But then it's like Splatoon and Splatoon 2. Or like any Wii or GameCube game that came over to that didn't necessarily have to use a Wiimote, but you could play on the Wii U. It's like, oh yeah, you use the gyro. It works just as well. It's great. I don't think the 6-axis has gyro. Accelerometer. I may be wrong. Shut up. You pedantic mother. Shut up. You know what I mean. You might be wrong. I hope you are, so that I can be like, you shut up. But yeah, it might just be an accelerometer. I think it is just an accelerometer. I think you are right about that. Metro Prime with motion controls. All high-level Splatoon uses motion. Yeah, it uses gyro and stuff. My friend and I spent hours playing Heavenly Sword on PS3 because it let you control an arrow after shooting it, and we found it so funny. That's the gimmick. I'm like, why are we doing that? Why are we doing this? We literally just set up on a bridge and would try to get the most ridiculous shot. Playing fucking Sniper Elite in Heavenly Sword. Like, if I could shoot him right. All right.
So that was pretty crazy, where it's like, oh, dude, usually you got to put a helmet on your head or glasses.
Oh, it does have gyro? Suck.
You got to put a virtual boy that'll give you cancer. This entire thing is gonna sell fine. It's a Nintendo system.
I'm so cool and right.
More people watching
I'm
than
so
ever before.
smart.
I think how big and successful it will be comes down to what always makes Nintendo as big as and successful as they are, which is their first party lineup. Something I am excited about is actual third party. Like legit third party that has not been severely compromised or has not been able to like match anything.
That's legit exciting.
Systems. And like I said,
GameCube was the last time.
Everything we're playing now is just a better PS4 to a certain degree. Everything we're playing right now with all of our games
like
is just
full
PS4,
third party
a bit
support.
better,
Last time was GameCube.
In terms of the experience.
They all disappeared on the Wii because motion controls, and the Wii U gave no one confidence, except Ubisoft's dumbass.
All those games that you like on your other systems, well, they're on the Switch now.
Ubisoft and
Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
Who's the Ninja Gaiden dude? I never remember his name, but who made Devil's Third? Those are like the main Wii U third party that I think of. That I'm immediately like, oh yeah, that was third party. The best Zombie U and fucking Devil's Third. Ah, what a combo.
You want
what
Street
powerhouses?
Fighter 6? You want like Tekken 8? You want those?
Oh, you're thinking of the Wiimote before Motion Plus had the accelerometer. Okay, yeah.
Which probably would work just fine.
Itagaki,
then you can actually have that. I think that would be cool. But it's mostly a thing that's cool to like folks that want to expand audiences, get more people into Final Fantasy VII or JRPGs or whatever, you know, or fighting games. Clearly one of the biggest markets. You're not going to miss out on that. Dude, Fatal Fury on the Switch. Like, cool. Those things are really cool things in my eyes. Are they revolutionary? They're not. Funny.
Before he continues and finally realizes the hypocrisy, I guess, is coming, I just want to point out that one of the small weird things that I'm really excited about the Switch 2 is the fucking Ethernet port will actually just be in the base fucking version of the stand again. Like, I have it because my current Switch that I have now is the OLED model, so I get to have a nice little Ethernet port built in. That just makes me so happy. It's just the tiniest thing was like, oh yay, it's gonna come with it. I don't have to buy a dongle or wait until the new version of the Switch 2 comes out in 3 years.
Enough, like after the Switch 2 was shown, and again, I'm getting one. To be real, I'm getting one. But apparently, soon after the reveal, Nintendo stock prices went down in Japan by 7%. Following the announcement of the Switch 2. So it dropped a whole bunch, the value went down, and investors are stating because there's no surprises. It's almost like the rumors of it being something really cool and different is more interesting than what it actually is, which is just another Switch that's going to be better. So we'll see, you know? I think that is genuinely stupid. But at the same point, once we get a big reveal of how things work, you know, once
stocks
we get a
are
big
stupid.
reveal of
That is just stupid.
this thing and that
That's
thing,
annoying.
then yeah, maybe I'm jaded by this generation of consoles. 100%, dude. I would love to see some actual fucking innovations. I would. It's just the Nintendo Switch 2 is lining up exactly with what the previous generation moving to this one was. Absolutely, I'm jaded. I've lived this shit since the dawn. And yeah, Nintendo has largely been responsible for really pushing the industry in crazy different directions. VR was the last big push, but mostly everything we're doing ever since like 2015 and before is just a PS4.
After invest,
but now it
stocks
runs at
are
a higher
stupid.
resolution and it has
That's
better
just
frame
that's
rates,
just
so there's
agreeable.
a little bit more
Yeah.
like micro detail, you know? And that's not a bad thing. We're sort of peaking what graphical limitations can do. But really, right? But really, Smash Brothers 8 player can actually run at 60 FPS now. Well, Many of the first-party Nintendo games can no shit actually run at better resolutions and better frame rate. I think that is like worth investment. I think that is super cool. That's why the specifics of all of this are so important to me. Why it's hard to be just really excited for products. It's like, well, you got to show me what it's doing. Mario Kart 9 is cool, but I need to like know, like how are the games from before being modified or changed, and how much different do the new games actually look? You know, how do they look? And that's where you're gonna get me really excited. That's where you're really gonna get me. If you have a thing like this and you're like playing games like this, right? Jesus, it really is the same thing. If you're playing games like this and doing this shit,
on how many pores on
and then
generic
suddenly
action
you're like, I want to do this.
that is, and
I
that's the
wanna
nice part about
drag
Nintendo,
this
right?
shit along my
Oh yes, he talking about it actually being a mouse.
desk and something like that. The logistics of that doesn't make sense because people don't really, the majority of people don't game at desks, right? Especially if you have like consoles, right? You're not at a desk. You don't have like a flat surface.
I'm not majority of people.
You're sitting on a couch, right? Yeah, maybe, dude, bro. If they show people play games like this and shit, that'll be fucking crazy. I'll put in 100 gift subs. If they show somebody like dragging their new Switch 2 thing on their leg, both legs.
Never let anyone tell you that comedy is dead. Never with this image alone. Never let anyone tell you that no one can do comedy anymore in the year of 2025. Because clearly, that's a lie. Yeah, that's always been that is why, as Nintendo does several shady and terrible business practice things, like most recently, ripping retro studios just out of credits, following a trend that they like to do where they just go, you didn't make this, Nintendo did. While they do that, I still, at the end of the day, when it comes back to the product put in front of my face, I go, well, at least this shit's gonna last. Like, I think about all of the series that I like and enjoy from Sony and Microsoft and several third parties that like their main thing was pushing graphical fidelity, or even if it wasn't the main thing, but I was like, yeah, we're gonna do it. And then those are now, they were outdated like 3 years after those games came out, and I was like, I don't want to look at that no more. Like, I don't want to play Resistance ever again because it's ugly. It's just ugly. Most Nintendo games are pretty to this day. That includes the janky N64 games. Most N64 games look better to me than PS1 games. I'll stand on that hill. As the PS1 indie horror world expands and becomes bigger and bigger every second, I will stand on the ground of like, no, I like how the N64 looks better in terms of jaggies and stuff, or textures, things like that. There's just there's a bit more smoothness to it. Like, it has its own issues, yeah, and it can look ugly. But at least when it came to first party Nintendo stuff, it was like, no, I remember fondly playing Wave Racer. I fondly remember several games looking very nice. And not to say, and I say that being more of a PS1 kid, because at that point I transitioned to playing stuff like Spyro and Jet Moto. I named Wave Racer, so I'm gonna mention Jet Moto. And stuff like that. Expect the next Switch game stream to be Upside.
The future. Yeah. We have reached the future. Right? I'm just trying to say, just think out loud. How does that work? If you don't have a desk with you,
what
or a
looks
flat
better,
surface,
Symphony of the Night on PS1 or N64?
Like okay, all the latest Square Enix and Capcom games.
I've never seen the N64 version. Wait, it's not on it. Wait, is it? Is there a version of Symphony of the Night on N64? No, that's a PS1 thing, right? There's no N64 Symphony. Is this when I find out that my life has been a lie and there's an N64 Symphony of the Night? Or are you just joking about the other Castlevania from N64 that looks bad? When I said it can look bad, I was literally thinking of not the second one that they released, the first one. So not the sequel. I don't, just Castlevania 64. Careful, he's catching on.
Straight up. I think that is genuinely exciting for me. Where they're like, hey, here's all that shit that's been missing from our system. Virtual Fighter 6 is on the Switch.
Also, as a huge Legend of Mana nerd, why are all the best games on the fucking 3D console the 2D ones? Yeah, the N64 can't really do 2D games, but PS1 can't do 3D games. Suck my nut. Why are the best looking games on the 3D console all the 2D ones? And now I become those people who's like, ew, sprites. Me being one of the largest advocates for sprite games going into the future and just being like, sprites? But this console could do 3D. Yeah, radical. Why would you go back? I'm like, nah, man, that shit. Why is the best looking game on this?
Cool. This all comes down to the games. It really does. This is why this does not feel like a substantial announcement. Because it's what everybody was expecting. And I mean, leaks aside, it is literally a ROG Ally. It is literally a Steam Deck, except it has Nintendo. And that is
Can't
the
do
fault
Z-axis
of,
culling. And yep, there goes Ozzy.
Directly. It's the fact that the Switch has been around for so long that people have innovated upon it and tried to create more capable experiences in the palm of your hands, right? So the technology has gotten better. The Switch always kind of stayed. What about its NVIDIA custom hardware? Because I'm telling you right now, dude, if you go to like the Switch audience, the general Switch audience, and you start talking about DLSS and teraflops and shit, and that's the thing that you're selling people on, that's not traditionally the thing that sells people on Nintendo hardware. It's not the thing that eclipses like 150 million units sold of a system. Like, it'll be cool for all of us because, like, yeah, we know what that means, but like all of those things are extremely alien, you know? I hope they got something. Yeah, pretty much. I hope they got something good lined up for April. I really do. I think to be completely honest, if this system is $350, that's about as cheap as it could possibly go. Is it a $299 system? Hell no. No new hardware is going to be sold for like $300 anymore. That's too low now. It feels too low, but it also feels like perfect. But the obvious one is 400. Obvious is 400. But what if it's 500? How much does a Steam Deck cost, chat? Is it completely depending on what you get accessory-wise with it? Steam Deck's like over 500. I would start to look at that space, you know, and to see what those other systems are effectively sold at. Because do you think Nintendo, with all of their equity, is ready to sell things at a loss anymore? I'll be very happy.
They've never sold at loss. That's the whole point. What? Did I mishear that?
App equity systems are effectively sold at. Because do you think Nintendo, with all of their equity, is ready to sell things at a loss anymore? I'll be very happy.
Okay, he means for this. Okay, yeah, I did hear that wrong. I was like, wait, what? As in, like, maybe there was a shot previously that they would be like, okay, we got to sell at a loss. When was the last time they sold at loss? The consoles themselves? No, I know majority of profits come from games for all of them. That's how money for the games industry works. But like, am I just thinking we're all right? We wouldn't be able to find this out if by me typing this. Right? I wouldn't be able to figure this out. Cost $257 to manufacture. Thank you, Reddit. I believe you. Would a Forbes thing be able to tell me? Uh-huh. But what? Yeah, it's. Hold on. Extra $40 in profit over a normal Switch by adding 10 to the manufacturing cost and 50 to the price itself. So the OLED they were making profit on. I know this is the most recent thing. I was hoping to see if Forbes just listed the. Oh, according to Bloomberg. Is it Jason? Oh no, it's not Jason for once. Swear. Fuck. Let me in! Goddamn it. Bloomberg, you piece of shit. Ah, I just need to see it. But to improve company's profit margin. So the Switch was also selling as a profit, right? Switch was selling at profit. OLED was selling $10 more at profit. Hold on, let me see if I could find. So let's work our way back. Cost estimated at $180. This is a random. I don't know what. Speaking to Forget the Box, who is a dead website. Thank you. All right, so that's not very helpful. But the Wii U on release was $299.99. Obviously, distribution costs and stuff like that. That's once again Reddit. I don't want to just read a Reddit thing and be like, oh, I guess it's true. Okay, so yeah, they were selling this at a loss because it made profit at nearly 2 million sold. If I'm reading that right? Okay, so it's basically just with the Switch and the OLED. At least within recent memory, that they've been selling at profit. Which, considering the Switch is the Switch now officially their highest selling console line? Did it beat out the DS and stuff? Oh wow. Yeah, we can take me straight here. Thank you. Okay. 146, 75. Well, am I count? Okay. 146, 154. Okay. It has not yet beaten out the DS, the original DS line. So it is now second. Yes? Yes. But yeah, it's the second highest selling console. And it may be the one that they're directly selling at at a profit from release, which is crazy if so. Yeah, it's getting real close. Okay, so that's I was just thinking of Switch sales then. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Yeah. Neat. I should remember that you can just see this. I didn't realize I could just go to the JP website for stuff like this. Didn't something keep coming out with hey, we found 1 more million more? Yes, that is the current. As the Switch gets closer and closer to the PS2 sales, another million sales of the PS2 awakens from its slumber, like the mummy raw. I have arisen. I was trying. Here's 146. Okay. PS2 sales. All right, here, so. Oh, it's still a bit away, actually. They have them in the basement. So it confirms. That was back in November. Statista? Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. But this is an old one because it doesn't even list the Switch. List the Wii and the PlayStation 3. So this was this made as it was coming? Hold on. Can we just pop in? You guys get to see me use Statista, which I was using while I was in doing my masters. I wonder how. Hold on. Yeah, what comes up? Dust off the Mervyn sales. Merlin. Shit again. Close. Get the boxes. Lifetime sales of video. Okay, there we go. 2024. Whoop. So yeah, this as of October. So in October it was 158. Switch was still at 142. So it's made 4 million since. And yeah, DS was right behind. Was right behind, but didn't make it there. It is crazy though to think. Even though I want to be like Sony, where you be finding these shits, I don't put it pat. But actually though, because they can't be counting like refurbished PS2 sales for themselves, are they? Y'all can't be jacking fucking garage sales and be like, that's 3 more right there. Nah. Put that on the list. Put that on the count. Put that on the count. They just got people roaming the streets looking for like, did somebody sell a used PS2 today? Put it on my count. Jesus Christ.
Happy, and I think it would be very good if it's under $500. My brain goes to 400, but I don't think it would be surprising if it was 500 plus. Most Nintendo hardware is not that expensive, and the last time there was Nintendo hardware that was actually really expensive at launch in comparison to the other systems was the Wii U. And that was one of the things that most people made in their head. That was the comparison most people made in their head was like, hey,
I'm trying to think, what did my dad pay for the N64 when he got for me? I remember it being dumb expensive.
That means, dude, if there's reports that they can produce 20 million this year, that means they've been doing this shit for a while, right? That means that this bitch has been in production for a long time, which is why we have been hearing things about it so much over the past year. It seems like this could have come out like a year ago, but they waited. And I agree with the 350
for
like mass allocation.
Well, like I think 350 it will sit at 350.
That would make sense. Calling it Switch 2 is the safest way to secure sales. The Sony way, easy. That's a good point.
Yes.
What happens from this point forward? Switch 3?
That has been the reports that's been known. Yeah, it's like they've been preparing and will be ready for 20 million because they were like, nah, we ain't doing that again. We are not becoming like, I think even considering the craziness that was to get the PS5 and the Series and even the Series X for way less time, it was rough to get both of those on release. And then like after 2 months and the scalpers realized no one was buying Series X's, so they were like, and then you could just walk in and get a Series X. But the PS5, I think, even as bad as that was, we were in the trenches. I remember when me and Second talked about fucking following, or well, I don't remember if you did it. No, did you end up doing that, Second? Or were you just talking about it with me when I was like, and I followed like 3 different Twitter accounts to like be paying attention to when they were like, the PlayStation Store's back up, the queue's up. Go. I remember saying, okay, so he did, okay, yeah. It's up, go. And just refreshing the shit out. That was crazy. The Switch was so much worse. Like, even remembering that and like trying multiple times on the PlayStation Store and then failing to get through the fucking server ping, or just watching as it said, nope, you miss it, and yada yada. the Switch was horrendously worse because it didn't have that system that I remember. It was just like, you can't find it? That's it? Yeah. Wait 6 months. Like, at least with the PlayStation lottery stuff, I had a chance, and I ended up actually getting in through the queue, and that's how I got my PS5. So I did end up getting it that way. I didn't have to wait until they just showed up in stores again. But I remember for the Switch, when I first looked, and it was like literally on the day of release, because that's the same time Breath of the Wild came out. So I was playing Breath of the Wild on Wii U, and I looked up to see the Switch, and it was already sold out. And I was like, I guess I'll wait for the restock. I don't think I got a Switch until 2018. And there was no like, oh, let me talk to somebody to get it, because nobody else around me could get it. So I kept playing that Wii U, and I mean into 2018, like into the summer. So a year passed before I even could see another Switch out in the open. I had to enlist a friend to help me get one. Yeah, for the PS5 or for the. And I think even then, a year later, I still didn't get it. I still didn't get my Switch locally. Like, I didn't walk into a store to get it. I think I ordered that shit from New Jersey. I'm trying to remember. It's like I ordered it online and got it wasn't a crazy markup. But I ended up getting that motherfucker from like I think it was a GameStop in New Jersey, and I was like, ship that motherfucker. Bring it to me. Oh no, yeah. And then because of the way they shipped it, it was like coming, I don't even know, it was coming through UPS, it was coming through regular mail. But then as it arrived, it also was cursed because people was looking for Switches. So I was like, these motherfucking postmen are trying to steal my goddamn Switch. Because I was waiting in the house, waiting to get my Switch, didn't show up. I see a notice on my thing. This is the first day it was supposed to arrive. I see a notice on the door going like, you gotta pick this up from the warehouse. You gotta pick this up from UPS, from the main spot where all the parcel gets shipped when it reaches Brooklyn. Head over there. So I had to convince my mom to drive my ass over. By the way, the main location where they drop the parcels off in Brooklyn is sketchy as shit. So my mom mad as shit at me that I got her coming over. And when they finally said it's here, it's arrived, it's off the truck, I'm like, Mom, please take me. And she taking my ass as like 6. It's like 6 or 7. It's evening going into night, and she's like, this boy had me out here in this sketchy ass neighborhood at 7 o'clock at night for him to get this game console. I might beat his I might beat his ass. But, and I think even then I still no, yeah, and then I got it. Okay, that was how I got it. Oh, that's funny as shit. I forgot that I ordered that shit from out of state and said ship it. I don't care how much extra, ship it. I want my goddamn Switch. Oh my god. Everyone's playing Animal Crossing. Everybody, the pandemic is part of the reason why we have terrible games industry practices currently. There were already a whole bunch, but like, at least I'll say a clean 50% or 40% of all of the job firings and studio closures post 2023, so the last year, 2 years, year and a half, 2 years, has been, oh, right, now that people aren't staying inside anymore because there's no lockdown, our profits are going down, so we actually can't afford all those people we hired. Get out. When Animal Crossing was Game Awards GOTY solely because of COVID, yeah. One of my FC mates went viral for holding graduation on Animal Crossing. That's funny as shit. Everyone was stealing consoles. People at UPS taking pictures consoles like it's mine. Yeah! Like I said, that's why I was like, this motherfucker showed up with my Switch on his truck, probably just ran up to the door, slapped a note saying, you gotta pick that shit up. That's supposed to be after if they tried to deliver it like 3 or 4 times and I never am home. That's when that note's supposed to show up on your door. Day 1, they plastered that shit and ran. I never heard a doorbell. Ain't hear shit. I just opened my door. It was like, I guess they ain't coming today. Okay, it's because it was a range. It didn't give me like exact date. It was like between if I got that shit in the summer, it would have been like between June 13th to 16th, you should be seeing your Switch. Yeehaw. And on the 13th, I went out to go to fucking Rite Aid, and I just see a little sticky note. Like, hey, by the way, go pick up your console at the UPS parcel warehouse. I was like, what the fuck is... Damn, it's not even at my post office? I gotta go where all of the shit is? Madness.
Switch 4? Switch 5? Is this just what Nintendo is from this point forward? Can they even go back? Is there even a space to go back now? The answer to that is how good this sells. Straight up. The Switch 360?
I work 10 to 14 hour days.
Legit,
they refuse to
how
fire
this
help.
makes me happy.
Hire
obviously new Smash Brothers, obviously older Smash Brothers games, fighting games that can be on Nintendo hardware. Straight up. That's what makes me happy about this. The most happy about where this hardware can be. One of the best things for Mortal Kombat 11 and other
that
games
may have saved you from doorstep
like
robbery.
Fighters. And for their
technically, yeah.
ongoing success,
except I was in the house.
Was the fact
if
that
he rang the doorbell, I would have gotten my shit.
Like, they actually had decent ports on.
That's
the
my
Switch.
point.
They made that
I
shit
was
possible.
there.
I think being able to.
I only knew he arrived because I saw the sticky note. I was in the house in my living room, which is by the front door. He ain't ring no doorbell. And that was the first day. That said, when in the previous address I lived at, so, and long enough that it was when the DS was coming out. I had a DS stolen from my doorstep when I was living at my previous home or previous apartment. That shit just never showed up. And it said, DS delivered. And my mom's like, oh, honey, I'm so sorry. And I'm just sad. I'm like, oh. And I think that was her birthday gift to me. Somebody went, snoop, snatched that shit right off from the front of the house. Collector's edition of Persona 5 Royal got stolen from my doorstep. One with the duffel bag. I'm so pissed. But as a nice little parallel to what you're saying, Ozzy, with the doorstep robbery, hey, this dude with your Switch may have saved you. The whoever stole my DS saved me in a way, or didn't save me, but it was like, okay, that worked out. Because I ended up not getting a DS until the DS Lite came out. So I got to miss the bulky big piece of shit. And that was back when I wasn't buying my own consoles. It was my parents or like say my older brother. So it's like, oh, cool. I got to skip right past the clunky majunky and get the clean DS that I have to this day. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, where the hell is it? But literally, I would not have this one if not for dude stealing my original one off the porch or off the doorstep. So, hey, cool. People memeing because Marvel Snap went down, but TikTok. Oh, is Marvel Snap still down? Oh, shit. I beat the Pokemon World Tournament in White 2, so I'm done with the game in my mind for now. Yeah, that's about right.
Crossplay in an ecosystem.
I love how I
that
just
involves
decided to
PC,
react to
Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo hardware.
Maximilian
all at the
video
same
for
time is the
this
dream
12-minute video
like,
for an
fighting
hour.
games, much less multiplayer games in general. The only problem is that for like
Is
a
this
lot
what
of
React
things,
tubers are like?
Nintendo, they're very iffy about.
Is this
like,
what
going
React
off
streamers
of
do?
everybody. That's where they've been before.
Is
But
this
think
why I
we're
feel
out of
filthy?
That sinking boat. Imagine that this is like the tease, and they're
Yes.
like,
All right.
here is the Nintendo Switch 2, and they hold it up, and it looks exactly like you expect, and then the guy literally rips it in half, revealing 2 screens that you could share to each person. What the fuck? What's happening? Like, there you go. And there, and it somehow reveals that it's 2 systems. Here, give it to your friend. Like, he folds the screen. He creates like a tube out of it. Makes a unique game where things go around the tube. Dumb shit. I find it funny that this is what I want now, when for years I was the biggest bitch about, man, can Nintendo just give us a more powerful system for sake so you can actually have third-party games on it? That'd be nice. And now I'm like, bitch, what if it was a tube?
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean clicking everything. I didn't mean to click that. Still remember using the 3D on the 3DS for the first time. Blew my mind. Oh, and I never got a 3DS, point blank. I now own a 2DS. And by own, I mean my younger cousin stopped using his. And I was like, I'll take it. I'll give you $100 for it if you want. And then I was like, okay, cool. So now I have a 2DS. What a weird little device that completely skips the whole If you want to talk about weird shit Nintendo's done, I understand it because it's literally for little kids who the 3D was like hurting their eyes and stuff. But it's so weird, especially because so first the form factor of the first 2DS is the flat board thing, which is weird. But then they made the 2DS XL, which is just a 3DS XL without the 3D. So it's just a DS XL. Just stronger hardware. Like pretty stronger hardware by like a decent amount, yeah. But I always think about that. I was like, okay, so when you changed it back to being the same shape as a 3DS, but then took the 3D out, is that not just a DS but with a little analog nub? Explain to me how this is not just a DS with analog sticks. I want a 2DS original form factor with new 3DS innards. That's wacky. Stream schedule may leave my whack ass night schedule. My point is I miss you. Aw. Dude, the 2DS XL got the better editions. The Pikachu one was so cute. That's great. Good. Like I'm thinking one day I might just pick that up, and although I don't need to, now that I have my beautiful custom GB, well actually I would need to play the DS games I have. New 2DS XL has smartphone materials, so it's glossy and leaves fingerprint marks. Oh, I remember that new 3DS XL Monster Hunter edition. Oh, that's nice. Hold on. I have to show things off. Oh. I legit don't know where my 2DS currently is. Funnily enough. Because for the last, since I got it 2 weeks ago, I've just been using this. So, and I should probably find it because yes, I was in the middle of playing SMT4. I think it's on my desk. Anywho, I don't know if I've shown this off yet on stream. I don't think I have because I don't think I've been streaming for a while. You know, we can switch to chatting now. Yeah, I posted about it. So I got a custom GBA. It's a Final Fantasy Tactics GBA. And it comes with a backlit LCD. And we're going to ignore what it looks like when it boots up. You're going to pretend that this is booting up into a normal thing. Oh my, oh wow, so crazy. Yes, I can play in the dark. It's true. That's not legal. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Doing this backwards is weird. Has the embossed Mario white skins. Yush has the same one, but black. Nice. But yeah. You can't get me. I can't be found. But yeah, I've been enjoying Final Fantasy Tactics on my Final Fantasy Tactics GBA. It's been quite fun. But yes, it's very gorgeous. It's very pretty. It's very nice. But yeah. Where the hell is my 2DS? They're gonna call your mom and make her make you eat chicken. No, I'm sorry, Nintendo, please. Oh, that's a Nintendo. No, please don't do this to me. I need to get the Nintendo. No, I promise I'll never. I promise I'll never do it again. But I can't really take this one back. Oh, and actually, I should show that the full case as well. The full case comes in a nice little. So I can just have that sitting around. If you want to know, should I? Well, I don't know. Y'all can see the prices and maybe, hopefully, she doesn't get in trouble for this kind of thing. I don't think so. But I got it off Etsy from Gamer Girl Game Boy Mods. She was very nice to talk to like go through all the things I wanted in it. Oh, it comes with a USB charger as well, by the way. So that was very nice. But yeah, if you go onto Etsy and look up Gamer Girl Game Boy Mods, you can find out she has GBA and I think DS mod stuff as well. Oh. Oh, it is. Somewhere in my bag. Found it. Somewhere. Yes. $258 for a custom GBA embed. Did you send her your own or did she mail it? She mailed me one. She had one and she gutted that baby out and just gave me a thing. I think I have 2 Game Boy SPs still at home. Maybe I'll try it. Yeah. I don't. That you would have to check either with her if you did that thing with her, or there's a bunch of people who do a similar thing on Etsy and also on like a website you could find on your own that I won't explain if you look up Game Boy SP mods. But I don't know how it works with sending your own in and then retrofit it or like refitting it with new stuff. The battery in that thing is toast. Oh yeah. That I don't. I haven't. That she could probably do super quick, because one of the things had something to do with battery, and I think there's like a video on her Etsy of her replacing a battery in a cartridge. So that might be a real. But yeah, here's the regular ass 2DS. This brick with all of the collected games on it before the shop closed. I think that's the most fun thing about this now, which is why I'm happy to have it. I was like, how do I turn this on? I forgot. Oh, is it dead? Oh, it's been so long. I haven't powered it up. So this has to charge. Yeah, this freaking is a weapon. It's a murder weapon. I'd get charged just for holding it. Right charger, right? Oh, side note, when I was getting the custom GBA, and then when I got the 2DS from my cousin, if there's one thing about Nintendo that I hate the most, especially as we've gone through time, it's I'm gonna blame Apple for this. I'm blaming Apple, even though it's not just Apple who does it, but it's the Appleification of proprietary bullshit. Yeah, the cables, exactly. Because not only is that port its own fucked up nonsense port that no one else uses, it's also just barely different from the DS port. Like that's the thing that frustrates me the fucking most. Not that they all have different cables, but like it's literally a millimeter of difference between the 3DS/2DS plug and the DS plug. So when you first look at them, like I did when I was like, oh right, I think I have a charger for this. And I get the DS charger and I try to plug it in and it misses the port and is like slightly larger than it by the thinness of the fucking metal. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? The DS is rectangular and 3DS, 2DS is trapezoid. Am I thinking, it's either I'm thinking of the DS plug or I'm thinking of the Wii U gamepad plug. It's either or. But I had both of those chargers and neither fit. And one of them looks straight up the same, except it's slightly thinner. This one is slightly thinner. It's the same shape. So I guess I'm thinking of the Wii U gamepad charger I have. In fact, I could probably pull that motherfucker out from under my bed too and just be like, look at these shits and hold them side by side. It's like, that one's taller. Ooh. Piece of shit. Anyway. Well, I'm not going to plug this in and charge it for the night. It is 1:26. We ended up doing a pretty long stream. In fact, I'm supposed to end in like 4 minutes anyway. So hey, we did our usual stream. I just ended the Sonic with talking and nonsense. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will be back. We're trying to do regular stream again. The computer's fine. My brain's not broken. As long as work doesn't ruin my life, I'll be back on tomorrow night. And we need to play Metaphor. This might just be a week of I wish you a very hug. It might just be a week of Metaphor, quite honestly. I've been in the third town for 2 months. But Xenoblade, it'll be done. We'll finish it in time for Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's fine. There's time, okay? What there isn't time for is the fact that I've been stuck in the same place in Metaphor for 2 months due to sickness, the holidays, and then my computer wanting to explode. I'm dying. I want to play that game and I need to finish it. I'm dying. A third town sounds very haunted and cursed and haunted. Someone clip this and show him on release. Also, don't forget about Monster Hunter next month. Shut up. And that's why we're doing a week of Metaphor. Anywho, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna find music to play, and it can play in the background. Where's my gaming lo-fi? All right. Is that? I was about to say that's quiet as hell right now, ain't it? Hey, but soothing. Okay, y'all have a lovely night. Oh, this might be a black screen. Oops. Oh well.